Welcome back to our channel and welcome to Denmark.
Oh, windy Denmark once again.
Yes, I'm wearing my wetsuit. Now, if you haven't seen our last video, we've been in Denmark for 50 something days, I think, but we're not counting. We're obviously having a great time. The weather's been up and down. We've been spending some time in Sjælland.
We've made it all the way to the north of Sjælland, and now we're going to very slowly start making our way south.
But if you haven't done so yet, remember to hit that subscribe button. We recently saw analytics, and surprisingly, very few people who watch our videos and come back for a second time or third time is not subscribed. So please subscribe if you haven't done so.
It does help the channel.
Alright, so we are in, I have no idea where
We are between the Roskilde Fjord and the
Isefjord. That's right. And there's a bit of wind. We're going to have a quick kite. I did hear that there's a military shooting range here, so hopefully it's going to be okay.
Well, that makes me a little bit nervous, to be honest. There's Millie over there. There's already a couple of people out kiting, and there's a very itchy Andre dying to get into the water. So let's go!
Hello and welcome to our channel. We're Andre and Lisa. We've been traveling together as a couple for 20 years, exploring more than 50 countries. Since 2018, we've embraced a full-time nomadic lifestyle, aiming to make travel a sustainable and long-term way of life. For the past 3 years, we've been winding our way around Europe with our 22-year-old motorhome, Millie. This year, we've had some incredible adventures, including a 2-month journey through Morocco, 7 weeks in Sardinia, and a wonderful summer in Denmark. In the coming months, we'll be heading south via some new destinations to escape the winter chill. So hit that subscribe button and join us on our adventure.
Kite session over. Was that a good one?
Oh, this is actually a very nice spot. Not a lot of people, nice and flat water, beautiful, very happy. That was great. What did I do? After action satisfaction. I've got to make up for Lisa standing in the wind, watching me kite surf every now and then. So tonight I made for you. It sounds like a master chef. I keep her happy.
That would definitely keep me happy. Yes.
Ooh, I've got that on film. Good night. Good night. Beautiful morning. It's gonna be hot today, and it's nice that it was to kite surf here. It's not a good swimming place because it's super shallow, so I think we're gonna move and go find a place where we can go into the water today. Tomorrow they're forecasting 30 degrees Celsius. Summer is not over. First breakfast before we go. Our fridge is super empty. Actually a bit of a problem, but something I always have or try to have is some frozen spinach, and it makes for a really good backup breakfast. So what I do is I put some frozen spinach into a frying pan, I chop some bacon into it, you can do mushrooms, fry it up with add some black olives or green olives if you like, whatever you feel like really. Scramble 3 or 4 eggs together, make like a sort of frittata style. I always like to put some pesto, red pesto, green pesto, dotted over there, sprinkle some pecorino. Boom, instant breakfast. 10 minutes, done, dusted. There you have it. Breakfast of champions.
Yes, yummy, thank you, love.
You're your champion. Good morning.
Ooh, am I the champion?
You're the champion of the world.
Woohoo, cheers.
Alright, we're gonna go find a spot where we can swim today. It's gonna be hot.
Yes, it's going to be really hot. You might have to do something else that you do in hot weather.
What's that?
Go find ice cream.
Yeah, here I am cooking you a healthy meal and you want to go find ice cream. You know,
It's not my fault. Okay?
might as well just have ice cream for breakfast.
Okay.
Alright, enjoy our breakfast and then we're going to go and have some ice cream.
That was a really nice little spot.
I know trouble when I see it.
Now this is not my fault. I am blaming Per Nielsen because Per bought us some coffees and said it's exclusively for ice cream. What
Right.
choice do we have?
Who are we to argue?
We have come to Hanson's East Cafe on Sheerland, and this is a dairy who makes their own ice cream. And they're very creative, so they've both got very modern popsicles and all sorts of fancy things, as well as old school gummies.
Gummies. Okay, well, we're gonna go
Let's go
inside.
inside.
Okay, so we're in Hanson's. Actually, all the ice cream you find, all the ice cream is made here on this premises.
With milk from right
The
here,
region.
within 4 kilometers.
Now, they don't have a season as such anymore because they do produce to retailers all around Denmark as well as Sweden. They also look bloody good. So I've got chocolate and salted caramel. And
I've got the salted caramel together with the nougat, which they also make themselves.
man, this is good. Eh?
This is a proper
I wanna
ice cream,
say,
and it's
can I-
really good. I
can I-
think that's the salted caramel
Yeah.
which you've got as well.
She planned it like this so I can't sample. Salted caramel, very nice. Anyway, if you find yourself in this area, come and check out the factory. Unfortunately, no factory tours available. You can also buy in bulk. If we had a bigger freezer, we would have.
And I tell you, you can just taste that this is made with real whole milk. Amazing. Very, really good.
All right, we're going to finish our chocolate. Then we have to go find water. And then we'll find a place with shade because it's 30 degrees today.
It's really good.
Bucks of chocolate.
Just. Well, that looks like a pretty good spot. There's drinking water right over there, and they're even telling you that you can go in the other direction to the harbour to find a toilet. Very nice. Pretty sure we can find a good place for Millie somewhere here. Andrea's going to be super chuffed because we got the shady spot. So when we want to park, we use this app called sunkalk.org, and if you've got your location on, it'll show you where you are, and then you can actually use the slider here to see where the sun is going to rise. So there we go. So it'll be the front of Millie, and then you can see the sun's path throughout the day and where the sun is going to set again. So that way you can orientate yourself to where you do or don't want sun. Very cool.
Okay, it's not too bad. Desperate for some shade today.
Sheltered
Plat. Hey, there's a little motorhome guy.
I know, it's cute, eh?
No way, there's
And
a little
caravans,
motorhome.
everybody's
That is
welcome.
Awesome.
There used to be a cross through it.
Oh.
No.
Okay, so maybe you're not past.
That
You
point.
weren't allowed past this point. It's been fixed though. That's strange. Huh,
So
okay.
the shelter plots, you can stay for 2 nights. You're allowed to pitch tents and use the fire areas, and you can even book these online.
Now there's a swimming spot here which I'm very excited about. Hopefully we can go check that out. It's not exactly swimming weather right now. Pretty windy. Come, let's go for a swim! Come on, what do you say, Lisa?
I'm a fair weather person. I have to hold on to my earrings here.
Come on,
okay?
let's go! In the 5 minutes we left, this happened. You know, even in Denmark. People. Anyway, I think we're out of the way enough. We'll be fine.
We're out of the way.
Yeah. Got bright this morning. Good morning. Welcome back to School to Live. It's bloody hot this morning. It's like 9 a.m. and it's already hot. A little bit of wind, but it's a beautiful morning. We're going to try and beat the crowds and go for a quick swim. Beautiful jetty here.
A nice morning swim is what does it in the morning to wake me up.
Yeah, because one of these days we're leaving Denmark,
No!
and then I don't know how much swimming opportunity we'll get. Maybe we'll go to Croatia. We'll see.
No, it's got windy.
Yeah.
So the problem is that I like ocean water. I like blue water, lapping waves, that kind of thing. These fjords in Denmark are beautiful, but
Some
they
of them.
don't exactly shout swimming to me.
Doesn't appeal, eh?
I don't know why. I don't like the grass, you see, because grass touches me, then I get all like, oh.
Something about it that doesn't appeal.
Okay, but let's do it.
okay, we're leaving. We survived a super hot day. The weather's a lot cooler now, which is really nice. Now Skilderlef is actually where these 5 Viking ships were scuttled, and those are the same Viking boats that's now lying in the Roskilde Viking Museum, which we visited before. This was sort of the narrowest area of this fjord. Look at this cat. Hello cat, I see you. The Marina cat. Hello cat. We're not going very far. About 20 kilometers. We're going to the other side. We're going to the Isefjord.
Cheers, Skilderlef. Nice little spot.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at this guy. What?
So cool. Oh my god, that's so funny.
Look at his face.
Hello, dude. Why are you so funny looking?
Right here, there's actually an alpaca farm, and these guys, you can see they don't have much woolliness. They produce garments, and you can visit the farm, and they got a shop, and you can also do an alpaca walk. So you go with alpacas and then take a little stroll.
That's so cool. Now, we were actually concerned that this was going to be far too busy because it is a Friday, but it's surprisingly quiet, or at the moment it still is. We've got a spot for Millie over here. The water is right over there, and that's actually a swimming beach. There's even a table and chairs, so all of this space up at the top. There's one other camper over there. There's actually public bathrooms over there, and if you look over here,
Reminiscent of Homer Simpson.
this is such a cool space. Look at all of this picnic area.
Yeah, this is very interesting.
It's very funny because I was hesitant about coming to a place like this over the weekend because I just thought, oh, it's going to be packed.
It's not weekend yet.
Wow.
It's coming. It's coming.
Lovely.
What's that Stephen King movie where the little creatures come and eat the thyme and you hear them coming from behind?
We wanted to come walk out to the jetty and just show the jetty a little bit, but it's impossible to film here because everybody's naked.
There's a lot of people losing their clothes.
And in a way it's wonderful. It's absolutely liberating.
Unless you point the camera.
Filming a little bit tricky.
Okay, time to go. I see more naked people. Let's go.
Woohoo! That's our friends arriving! Yay!
Good morning. We are still here, and although there's nobody else around us at the moment, oh, I can't see. This place was packed over the weekend. Packed. But, in all honesty, we haven't been filming anything. We've been meeting up with some friends and just relaxing for the weekend. But it's weekend's passed, and we're going to drive from here in the direction of Soro. First we're going to get some water.
How's this for good parking in Soro?
No, we're not planning on spending the night here. This week I'm going to quickly have a look at this church ground and the lake here, massive gardens. The history of Soro go back to the 12th century, and one of the first things that was actually built here was an abbey. No, it was an abbey, eh? You know the story.
My translation of the Danish is that Soro was founded in the 12th century by Bishop Absalon and his diocese and abbey here, and later in the 16th century, 17th century? 16th, 17th century, it was converted into an academy for the sons of Frederick IV and has been the Soro Academy ever since.
Amazing place. Beautiful gardens. Definitely looks a bit better than my university digs. You know.
It's beautiful. I think our university was as nice.
Well, it didn't have a river. One thing. Or a lake. If we had to swim, we had to go up to the mountain. And our gardens smelled like stale beer. This looks slightly more posh. Hey, it's Bart Simpson. Okay, why are you dancing?
No, why not?
One of the reasons why we are in Soro is actually to visit people. And that's what we're going to do right now. So we won't be filming. And we'll probably see you tomorrow.
We have to say that we've been very bad filming for the last few weeks in Denmark because the people of Denmark are just so friendly that we've had so many invitations and we've been meeting so many new friends as well as getting together with old friends who are traveling through Denmark. So that has been really nice. But it's resulted in a few less videos.
Unfortunately. But it's okay, we've been here for 2 months, so, you know. Right, here we go. Just duckies.
Goodbye, ducks. This guy's lost. You must go to this piece of grass.
It's raining. Next morning, we're on the island of Eno, new little island. Beautiful drive this morning. We're about 40 kilometers from Soro. We had lightning, rain, amazing, but it's gonna be warmer today again. Just came to this spot just to have some breakfast, and then we're probably gonna move to another place. Ooh, I don't know if it's safe to stand here.
Eno!
Is that Eno?
Oh, here comes a tractor.
Oh gosh, he's past us.
I think so, there's plenty of space.
And he's on the phone.
Of course. Where are you going to?
Sun's out. No, it's not. Okay, we didn't get the swim we wanted. It actually never stopped raining. Looks better now. Breakfast done, but we're gonna drive back. Lisa still wants to see the Grasshopper Bridge. Grasshopper Bridge. I know, apparently there's a bridge called Grasshopper.
He's even got a face, okay?
Bridge face. But there's a place close here to a little airstrip. We might go stop for the rest of the day. Shall we go?
Yes, let's go. We actually need to get some work done today. So we need to find a suitable place. And as pretty as this is, there's a lot of coming and going over here.
Busy. Here comes the sun.
So let's hit the road. Very nice breakfast spot. And the advantage of it being a busy place where lots of people come and go is that we just met some more people. So Soren and his wife came to say hi to us, and it's always nice talking to other people who are out on their own adventure and setting off at the beginning of exciting adventures. So I hope it's going to be a very, very good trip for you guys. Ciao, ciao.
There's a grasshopper.
Look at that.
Look at the grasshopper.
He was the grasshopper. Well, don't open with us on you. Ah, don't reverse into the lake, Millie. Oh.
Okay, I don't know. We're just gonna stop for a bit. Work done, and then we'll reassess our situation. But maybe we can dip our toes into the water here quickly. This is where we are. It's actually next to a canal here. There's a Little airfield, I think, here for gliders. Oh, girls, where are you guys going? Here you go. Okay, I'll go. Not so great, but it's better than nothing. Oh, the reason why we stopped here yesterday was because we thought it was going to be super quiet and nobody else is going to come here because there's nothing here. But around 6 p.m. everything changed.
We got it completely wrong.
Oh, I need a sock. Okay. Anyway, we are leaving. We're actually driving towards Faro. Because the wind is blowing and we're going to try and go for Kite. And from there we're going on to Falster.
I'm still drinking my coffee.
Faro kite spot. Very famous kite spot actually. What's nice is here you can kite on both sides, super flat water, beautiful bridge, and that's Falster.
That's Andre. Looks like the wind is pretty good. And that is a guy who told me that he's got a pulled back. So I don't know, I hope he's going to be able to walk tomorrow.
Yeah, nice kite spot actually, but unfortunately the wind is a bit low. But it's 4
You
o'clock.
had a good kite though.
It was nice. 4 o'clock we're going to go find some water. Actually a place, that was our very first stop ever in Denmark. 2 years ago we stopped at this rest stop and we had our first kaneelstiegel. And we got some water there, so we don't
Should we see if we can go drive past a little and find a kaneelstiegel? Alright, let's go get some water and then let's go on to the next spot.
Turn left, turn left, then turn left.
Wow, I think we get a turn left.
Never felt time like I do now. I never wanted it so much to stay. I never knew love before you, and now I'm trying to hold on in every way.
Oh, well, look at this. This is different. Welcome back to the Baltic, eh?
Oh, yay! I don't want to leave Denmark.
Amazing beach
Oh,
here.
man, look at that. You can kite here any day, over and over and over again.
Amazing. Might be the last chance. Wind's dropping tomorrow, so and we're leaving Denmark soon.
So let's go to the beach.
Oh, it's the selfie queen versus the YouTuber. Wind dropped. Actually very nice here. Not a lot of people around, strangely, although it's weekend. Enjoy it, yeah, it's nice. Look at this place. Beautiful beach. And coming into our last couple of days in Denmark now.
I don't want to leave Denmark.
I think we've been here long enough, so we're just going to start going south now.
Oh no, it changes fast.
You actually got lucky this week.
It was pretty much empty. when we arrived here, and now we're almost plugged in.
We were all alone. Yeah, so we had a good night here. It was actually super quiet. It's bloody hot. I don't know what's going on, but the bad news is the rain's coming tomorrow. We're catching a ferry tomorrow. We still need to do one more thing, and that is to go to the southernmost point of Denmark.
I'm excited. I love the southernmost, northernmost, westernmost, easternmost, tallest most, shortest most, anything most. Let's first wiggle our way out of this crazy busy car park.
Cycling, the southernmost point, 34-kilometer tour. Yeah, that's pretty cool, Lisa. So that's Getzer over there,
I think he sped up.
and then behind us is the southernmost point of Denmark.
This is kind of bittersweet in a way because it's awesome to be at the southernmost point of Denmark, but I'm a little bit sad to be leaving.
The rain's going to come in thick and fast, so that's why we're doing it now. It's actually quite late. It's like almost 6 p.m. Weather's glorious though. This is a park for night spot actually. People do stay over here, but as you go further back, there's also parkings next to the side of the road, which I sort of think is better. This is cool. The most southerly point of Denmark, and also of the Nordic region.
Whoa, that's
It's marked
cool.
by the Zeitstenen. The stone was conveyed to East Falster from Sweden during the last ice age.
Wow.
From here, it was moved to Getzer in the 90s.
Let's go touch it.
What if you accidentally move it?
Go further south. Go, go, go. Oh, I think I shifted it a bit south.
We made it to the southernmost point of Denmark. That's pretty cool. There's a beach. Oh, okay, sun setting.
I'm not moving.
Lisa's staying here. Good night. Oh, there's big spiders here.
No, there's not.
I saw it on the board there.
Hi.
I'll show you. So I saw it on the board there.
Check.
You checked. There's someone in this house. He's waving. He's floating. Okay, back to that.
Smiling into the sunset. Beautiful sunset from here.
Normally we don't like roadside parkings like this, but this road goes to the southernmost point, so it should be fairly quiet. And there's the harbour, ferry point. Beautiful spot, sun's gonna set right here. Quickly make a supper. And so last night in Denmark, so it's gonna be special. I already promised Lisa something special. Look, she's already peeking out there. What
I mean, this is pretty special, but I know the meal is going to be really special.
Oh, you don't know. This is yours, Liz.
Yay, broccoli.
Sliced sweet potato. I'm gonna pan fry. We got some baby broccoli or asparagus broccoli, and in this guy is something special. Hopefully it's not too noisy. I'm not gonna open him now. Should I open him? So yeah, I'll open him. Ooh, you can't see anything. Alright, fine. Okay, we'll see later. Get in there, boy. Now with it, we're gonna be spoiling ourselves, and we're gonna have one of these delightful Danish white wines made by our friends Laura and Christian on their farm, Bognius Vingard. This is the Chaos Tooth 2023, and they also have this one, the Raw, the Calm. This one we've had before. Is delicious. Supper is ready, and we almost made it with a sunset view.
Oh yes, we have a most incredible sunset view.
Look at sunset. Now all these wines are made with Solaris grapes, and the one we had before, the Raw, I'm sure that's not the right pronunciation, was a little bit lighter. With this one, looks like it's got a slightly deeper, richer color. And I think they were looking for like a noble rot or something, but this is a dry wine. Cheers.
Cheers.
And thank you, Laura and Christian.
Yes, thank you very much, and all the best with this year's harvest.
Yummy.
Good night. Very special for our last evening in Denmark.
Good night. What's going on? It's only 3 a.m. Woken up by a massive wind. It's not supposed to be windy, but it is.
This is rather unexpected. The wind has come up.
You know what's unexpected? There's a guy walking his dog at the end.
What?
Yeah,
You're right.
that's strange.
That is very peculiar.
Well, in fairness, people have different schedules.
Must be through here. Where's...
Okay, let's try again. It's 12 minutes past 3. Bedtime.
Lovely.
Good night.
Good night. I am glad that we moved.
This is where we woke up. The wind actually stopped like half an hour later and then it started raining. But what a night.
Denmark is crying because we're leaving. I'm crying. Wait, Denmark. Still a little bit rainy, but that's okay. It gives us a chance to do Admin Day, which looks like this.
That's right.
It's raining slips. It's time for us to tally up all our Denmark expenses.
Yeah.
And I think we might be horrified as to how many romkugler we've been buying.
We know exactly how many Google we've been buying.
Soon, we'll be boarding that guy.
See you soon. I would love to say goodbye to Denmark outside in the sunshine, but we're sitting here waiting for our ferry and I actually see it coming, so we have to hurry and get to the ferry port. But we just want to take a moment firstly to say goodbye to Denmark.
It's very, very sad. We have had a fantastic, very long stay in Denmark, well over 2 months this year, and it's been as wonderful as we always remember Denmark.
Just want to thank each and everybody who's given us suggestions, who left some amazing comments, who's reached out to us, who invited us for a drink or a meal. It's a very different experience this time around Denmark.
It's so nice to actually socialize with so many people. I think it's been the most social 2 months of our entire year, and that has just been wonderful to meet so many new people and also catch up with old friends.
Yeah, and in case you don't know, we've been to Denmark twice before, so this is our 3rd summer. We're hoping to come back next summer.
Perhaps we should put a poll in the comments below. Who thinks that we will return to Denmark next summer?
Yeah, it's a tricky one. We'll see how things work out. But we're on our way south. We're about to get on the ferry. We're going to make a brief stop in Germany. We're just going to go to Rostock and then we're going to head east towards Poland. We've got a couple of things we want to see and do there. We're not going to take a lot of time. And our route south is a little bit up in the air, but we're not going to tell you exactly why at the moment. There's a few uncertainties, but you'll have to follow us and see what we're up to.
The first stop is Poland, which we have not visited before,
Yeah,
so we're
new
quite
country.
excited about that.
New country. Anyway, if you've made it this far, if you've watched all these videos in Denmark, thank you very much. And thank you for giving us a thumbs up, subscribing to our channel, leaving a comment.
And we hope that you'll continue to follow us for the rest of our journey.
Thank you and goodbye.
Ciao, Denmark! It makes me sad.